CNN reported that Israel's plan to respond to Iran's October 1st attack is ready, a source familiar with the matter told CNN, without providing further information. Israeli officials, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, have assured the US that a counterstrike on Iran would be limited to military targets rather than oil or nuclear facilities, according to a source. Iran launched dozens of missiles toward Israel in retaliation for the killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh, and others. Netanyahu had vowed that Iran would pay for the attack. US officials expect Israel will retaliate before November 5th, a timeline that would thrust the growing volatility in the Middle East squarely into public view within days of the US presidential election. Netanyahu said Iran had made a big mistake and would pay for it. Israel will listen to the US but make final decisions based on its national interest, the Israeli Prime Minister's office said, as a speculation over its response to a major Iranian missile attack continues. According to an anonymous official quoted in the Post, Israel's retaliatory strike would be designed to avoid the appearance of political interference in the upcoming US presidential election, which is less than a month away. Analysts have said a hit on Iranian oil facilities could push up oil prices and therefore affect the polls, which currently suggest a close race between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. The price of crude oil shot up 5% at the beginning of the month, immediately after President Biden spoke about the possibility of an Israeli strike on Iran's oil infrastructure. The US has appeared to be trying to limit Israel's response to Iran. Biden has said the US does not support any potential strike on Iranian nuclear sites, a course of action touted by some in Israel, including former Israeli PM Naftali Bennett. And on 4th October, Biden went further, signaling the US would also oppose an Israeli strike on Iran's oil facilities. If I were in their shoes, I would be thinking about other alternatives than striking Iranian oil fields, he said during a news conference. Israel has not officially said how it intends to respond to Iran's October missile attack, the second in 6 months. But Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said last week its reaction would be deadly, precise, and above all surprising. They will not understand what happened and how it happened. They will see the results, Gallant said. Iran has, in turn, said it will not let any attack by Israel go unanswered. Meanwhile, the US has said it will help bolster Israel's air defenses by deploying a high-altitude anti-missile system. The Pentagon said that the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense (THAAD) deployment underscored the US's ironclad commitment to the defense of Israel and to defend Americans in Israel from any further ballistic missile attacks by Iran.